really quickly, how are you guys feeling?
Pretty damn good.
Yeah, pretty damn good. Sums it up. Tired, but we're there.
Are we having that come down? Are we calming down now?
I think so.
Yeah?
We were pretty, like, before going off, was pretty low, like energy. We feel obviously, we stayed in an Airbnb, we've been here all weekend so far. And
needed some luxury. We figured on the basis that we're on first thing, we need a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
So, you know, first thing to do is book an Airbnb, get a nice comfy bed. Problem is, it's quite an insulated Airbnb, so it's really bloody warm.
Oh, okay.
So we probably had about 5 hours sleep at best.
I'm going to argue with slightly less.
All right,
but yeah,
slightly less than that. But it was at least nice to be well rested and then get up and be fine. So yeah.
You did what you could do.
How did you find it playing early in the morning on Sunday?
So we weren't too kind of intimidated by it. I mean, there's always that kind of, I hope people like wake up and just think, you know, okay, you might get that kind of people just go, it's raining, it's early, I will stay in the tent. But actually, it's a good opportunity because there's nothing on the main stage at that point. There is a clash on Sophie, but it's not really a genre clash, so we're happy with it.
I mean, ultimately, it was kind of like all right, we're on at 10:30, and it's either going to be, you know, either going to get a good turnout or we're not, and that's out your hands. So it doesn't matter. You've just got to still turn up and do exactly what you would do anyway. So, how was your set? Did you have any highlights from it?
We had a pit, which I'm not sure we understood because we're a bit serious.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be really sad.
We were disappointed people weren't doing goth shuffles instead of pitting.
But no, it was. I think the entire thing was just a highlight, and just I think walking out and seeing that many people there for us so early. That's the highlight more than anything else.
30 minutes flies by though. Absolutely flies by. Did you have a moment on stage where you're able to at least look out, really drink it in, and take in what you accomplished?
Yeah, I think there's. We're doing ourselves no favour because we start off with a 10-minute track.
Yeah.
But about at the sort of 6-minute mark on that track, there's a little break.
Yep.
And that just gives you a little bit of chance to kind of, settle your head, look out and you go, ooh, all right.
Yeah, that was it. I think Will through the crowd, the horns, and to see so many coming back at you, that's real nice.
Yeah.
That's real nice.
Yeah. You think Bloodstock's treated you well?
Oh yeah, really, really well. We've obviously had the slight problem of having to switch from the Saturday to the Sunday short notice, which we kind of thought, okay, that might cause some issues. But no, they were really accommodating about it. They still said, no, we'll still push you, we'll still help you. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we're a band that they booked before we played a show.
Yeah.
So
I think ultimately,
how better do you answer the question?
We absolutely just appreciate the vote of confidence and being given an opportunity to come and play without having actually ever played a live show.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Must feel good. Absolutely. 100%.
You feel that you deserve it though, right?
Yeah, I think on the basis that what we did is we recorded the album. As we were looking for labels, we sent the copy of the record to Bloodstock as well and said, look, this is what we've got. It's coming out. If you're interested, you know what we'd love to do. And on that basis, we just go based on the strength of the music, and we are confident in the sense that we do know it's good. So, yeah, by all means, if they agree with us, then yeah, we deserve it. So,
it's not the culmination of a journey, though, is it? It's just the next stage of it. Ultimately, you know how Bloodstock works. You know how bands come back and play at other stages later down their careers.
That's a big trampoline.
Yeah, absolutely. What's it going to take, though, do you think, for you to get to that level, to reach and get Bloodstock to go, yeah, we want you back again on the Sophie stage, for example?
I think for us at the minute, obviously, having the album being released now, it's been out for maybe a month or two.
Yeah, it's
about 2 months.
And we haven't rested on our laurels at all. We've already started and predominantly finished. We're writing the second album already.
Wow.
So
it's basically they're about ready to go. We just need to go and get back into the studio, record drums, and it's there. It's a step up.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said about obviously like the new record sort of being a springboard for you, and that's kind of what we intend to happen, I suppose. You know, we're not resting on our laurels. Like I said, we're gonna bring the second album in, and fingers crossed, it is a massive step up.
Because Yeah, our concern is always, we've seen it over the years, been doing this for a while here, and we've seen bands play the New Blood and have an incredible reception, incredibly well, stand here with us and talk about how they're going to do this and they're going to do that. And just fail to praise the planet.
Yeah.
That's not the case of you.
No. A band's job at the end of the day is to create music.
Yeah.
And then perform the music. So if we tackle that the first hurdle before we even get to that springboard stage, then great. And that's the approach we want to take. And this is a band that's been built out of bands that have kind of done this before. So I've done it before, you've done it before. The bassist has done it in a different band. The drummer and the vocalist are both in another band which have been going around for a while. And the thing is, you record one thing and then you just kind of tour it to death and then you stagnate.
Yeah.
You need to not let that ever happen. So, second album, have it ready, have it in the pipeline, and just keep creating. Do that, and the rest should happen.
I realise it's early days and you're probably not going to be able to really answer this, but do you have a release plan?
Well, in mind, yes. Agreed with the label, no.
Right.
So it would be, realistically speaking, I know that Naturmath like to book things about a year in advance.
Yep.
So we'd be aiming towards this sort of time next year.
Right.
He's heard the demos of the album. He thinks it's really well done for what it is so far, and he considers it a step up. So we're happy with that. So it's for us now. It's just a case of just pull our fingers out and make good on it.
Yeah, let this one that's out now, let it breathe. Let it have some time to run on its legs.
That's it. We are. I think we are looking forward to that now, coming like towards the end of this year, maybe into early next year, and actually gigging this album a bit, because we've had it out, and I think since it came out we've maybe played one show since it actually came out.
One show since it's come out.
Apart from the Bloodstock, but I'm actually looking forward to actually going out now and actually gigging it and taking it on the road a little bit.
What are the plans there? What have we got?
We've got a show in September over in Birmingham, and that's a stacked black metal lineup. That's Infernal Sea, Burial, Necronautical, and Slowly Us opening. That's, to be fair, you won't ever whinge opening a show like that.
No, absolutely not.
And then we've got
a double weekend in October. So we're sort of doing like doing like a north and south job.
Oh, cool.
So first weekend, I believe it's Brighton, London, then back to Cardiff.
Yeah.
And then second weekend is Liverpool, Edinburgh, and then Sheffield.
Wow.
And that's over with Bal, who've played with before. So Joe Stamps from Picarte, he's a lovely lad and a good fan of ours. So it just made sense for us to do that.
Bring him in.
So a friend, Ozzy Osbourne, he's got some randomised questions for you. Some are Bloodstock related, some are not so Bloodstock related.
Okay. Brilliant.
Pull a couple out.
No worries.
What was the last good movie you watched?
Last good movie I watched.
I watched Renfield. I'm not really sure I'd call it an amazing movie.
Right. You enjoyed it?
But it had Nicolas Cage. How can you not?
Yeah, okay, fair.
Do you know what? I was going to say, I think the most recent movie I did watch was probably The Life of Brian.
Oh, wow.
Always, you can never go wrong with Monty Python's, but you just said Nicolas Cage, and The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is just absolutely ridiculous.
It's timeless already.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
I'm buying around. What is your order?
Are we specifically a Bloodstock?
No, anything, and there's no limitations on cost either. We're buying the round after all.
I tell you what, I'm a stickler for caffeine, so espresso martini.
I struggle, to be honest with you, even just coming to Bloodstock, I struggle to beat a flipping Lily's mango cider.
It's very loved drink.
Absolutely is.
Aside from being a musician, what is your dream job?
God. Okay.
Dream big as well.
Big.
Dream big.
Yeah.
Not
now you're asking.
Politician.
Not politician, no.
I tell you what, I'd actually love just to do more in the industry, so like graphic design, sound design, video, because we do a lot of this stuff in-house for the band anyway, so actually be able to take that and do it for other people would be really cool.
I can pay for it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That would help.
contact brings it in. Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
I mean, mine is definitely not anything to do with music. My dream job, it was a job I always wanted to do as a kid, and it was being a flipping dog handler.
Oh wow!
That's what I always wanted to do. Yeah, I always wanted to be a dog handler for the police, but I'm colourblind, so I'm not allowed.
Right, Dan.
You ended up here. Right.
One more.
What is the most naughty thing you've done here?
Yeah, the naughtiest thing you've done at Bloodstock, guys. Good God.
Oh, I hope Simon Hall doesn't watch this.
It's a difficult question. That is a very difficult question.
Being good boys, basically.
I think we're actually unduly sensible.
Yeah.
Aside from just drinking far too much on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Who doesn't do that though?
Absolutely, exactly.
I think about a decade ago I might have fell asleep in a portaloo and locked myself in for a bit, but I wouldn't necessarily call it naughty. Just regretful when you come back out.
Yes, that's quite a moment to wake up and probably, where the hell am I?
Yeah, and I have fermented in here somewhat.
Oh man. Guys, congratulations on being able to
Thank you so much.
You did a wonderful job. We look forward to you not only coming back here in the future, but also what's in your future, what the plans are. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
No worries.
Thank you very much.
Bye, guys.